Are Quora ads worth it? Well, if you stay with me in today's video, I'm going to do a walkthrough and identify three of the things that I liked and three things that I didn't like about the Quora Ads Manager so you can make an informed decision about whether or not it's a platform you want to advertise your business on. Getting started is quite easy in Quora Ads. You just need to go to business.quora.com and then click on the Get Started button. You then just need to tell them a bit of information about your business, and after that, you will be redirected to the Quora Ads Manager. And a quick disclaimer, everybody, I have never run a Quora ads campaign before, so this is my first time having a look at the ads manager. So let's go through the different things and see exactly how easy or hard it is to navigate through it. So first things is with the all campaigns, it looks like we can go and create a new campaign right here by clicking on that button, and here we go. Look at that. There are 6 different objectives that we can choose from. We can drive visitors to the website. We can do brand awareness campaigns. There's conversions, video views, lead generations, and app installs. So it looks quite similar to Facebook in terms of how it's like structured with objectives. So there are a couple of different things. I suppose if we go to conversions, that'll give us a bit of an idea as to what conversion events we can set up. There's the generic app install, purchase, lead, complete registration, add payment info, add to cart, add to wish list, initiate checkout, search. That's quite an interesting one that I haven't seen on too many other platforms as a conversion event. So it'd be interesting to know what exactly that search is for. And let's just exit out of that and come down to setting the budget and schedule. So it's got an automatic one that's just been placed in here of $25 a day. Let's see if we can change that down to something lower. Let's say $5, and for now let's see if we can pick a purchase objective, and let's try and get to the next stage. Oh, what's this? Oh, so we have to put in a minimum of $10 a day. Okay, so that's something for you to remember if you are wanting to advertise on the Quora platform. Minimum amount of $10 a day if you're running a conversion event. Let's see if it's the same with the traffic event as well. And video views, awareness. Let's try awareness. Let's see if we can do $6 a day. Let's see if we can continue. Nope. It's the same thing as well across all the platforms. So just bear that in mind when you are creating a Quora campaign, and be mindful that you do need to have that amount of budget when you're setting things up. So let's go back to traffic and let's see what happens once we have put in the budget of at least $10 a day. You'll notice here that even though I'm living in New Zealand, it's set up in Australian dollars, and that is something that's not going to be too much of a worry if you're in one of the bigger countries like the United States, for example, because you can use US dollars. But if you're in a country that's smaller, that may be a challenge that you could face. So let's go to continue and have a look at the next stage right here. And here we go. We've got the ad set level now. So this is obviously for the targeting. Let's say we want to target people in small business and see how that goes. And let's actually have a look at what the targeting is like. So interest locations or included locations. Let's say New Zealand. How easy is that? Okay, so it's quite easy. Let's try Australia. Okay, that's quite good. So not only has the country, it also has the states as well that come up too. So that's quite a good little feature to have. And how about if we try the United States? How does that come up? So, okay, so it's got some of the bigger states, but obviously the bigger cities that factor into that as well. So it's quite a cool little feature. And I mean, you can always bulk add locations as well based on country or zip code or city or province. So you've definitely got a lot of options to set up a campaign quite quickly. So let's exit out of that and go towards the next section, which is the targeting on other factors. So Here we've got contextual, so target specific topics, keywords, or questions where your ad will appear. So why don't we give that a try right now and have a look at some of the target topics. So let's have a look at small business marketing, for example. So we've got small business marketing. We've just selected that as a topic. Oh, and there you go. You've got some suggestions as well to add into it too. So ads relevant to specific Quora topics. Let's try small and medium enterprises. Add that in as well. Oh, that's quite a cool little feature. So it's like a broader topic where your ad will appear, and I imagine that will be similar to, I guess, what you see in Quora itself, where people actually just place their ads into the different topic streams. Let's try keywords now. So if I type in small business marketing, how does that come up? So there we go. There's that one. And let's try Facebook marketing and see how that goes. There we go. And we can exclude keywords as well. So let's say we want to exclude, let's be a bit cheeky and say Quora marketing from the excluded keywords. Okay, so that's quite easy as well. So similar to what we have in like a Google Ads Performance Max campaign, where you're kind of setting up, the targeted keywords. But there's also quite a cool little feature as well. You can see here right underneath the topics and keywords. And this is something that Google and Facebook advertising don't actually do, which is that you can target people based on questions that they are asking. And let's try and add one in. What is the best traffic site for affiliate marketing? What is the best way to use Instagram for promoting your business? So you can see here that there's a whole range of questions that have just come up at the moment. And let's try and add one in. Instagram for promoting your business. And okay, so we have to add them in manually. That's actually quite a good little feature, so it's quite fun. And you can see just over on the right hand side, there's the summary section with potential weekly impressions that are in right there. But what if we come over to, let's say, behavioral? What does that have? Target interest. Let's have a look. Business. Let's just try small business marketing, and let's see how that comes up. Small business marketing. So we're not getting any suggestions. Small and medium enterprises. Okay, so there's a couple of different ones there. We've got the keyword history, time window, target keywords, Facebook marketing. Let's try Facebook marketing help, Google ads help, Pinterest ads help, YouTube ad agency. And we've got the excluded keywords again, target windows. I wonder how far up we can go on this one. Let's see if we can do, let's just try and max it out. Whole number between 1 and 30. So you can do it up to 30 days on the keyword history. That's quite interesting to know. Okay, so there we've got a couple of keywords. One, this is based on their interests or their search history. Okay, so they've taken some sort of action already. Let's go to question history. You can bulk add it in. Let's have a look and see what happens if we type this in. Okay. Something went wrong. Okay, so that's a bit of a hindrance there. Anyways, let's go the broad-based one. So you can turn on auto-targeting. So we can improve save, spend, and efficiency. We'll give you ads a refined set of targeting. You can have exclusions as well, and you can choose specific placements. Okay, so here's something that's worth knowing as well. If you want to advertise in Quora, you've got the feeds, questions, and digest emails. And you can choose which placements you want your ads to appear on, and the device and browser as well. Okay, so that's very similar to what we have with Google and Facebook advertising, as well as advertising on some of the other platforms too. You can add a bid amount, cost per click, cost per 1,000 impressions, and you get a suggested bid. I guess a question on this one is how accurate do we actually know this suggested bid is? Like, what if it just munches up all our budget and gives us no conversions, or if the budget doesn't get spent? So that's an interesting one to know. So that's a broad look at all of this. So I suppose if we go to the next stage and continue on, we can see that, oh, yep, there's the different ad types. So let's see how it goes with an image ad. So you got business name, yep, paid advertising help. We've got the headline sentence. I wonder how long that can be. Let's say let's punch something in. Is there a character limit? And we have to end it with a punctuation mark, question mark, or exclamation point. Okay, that's quite interesting. Then we've got the body text. We help small businesses with digital marketing, I suppose. And then contact us for a free quote. Then you've got the call to action buttons. Oh, well, we've got quite a lot of interesting call to action buttons. That's great. Let's just leave the learn more one as it is, and then landing page URL, paid advertising help.com. In the impression tracker, so you can set up that tracking. Let's find an image that's worth using. And let's see what it comes back with. Okay, so we've got our image now, and it's just uploading to. Okay, well that's all fine and good. It seems to be quite nice. It doesn't crop in a really weird, strange way. Let's see what happens if it's just a text ad. Okay, so that's a bit bland and boring. I don't think anyone's going to really click through on that. What about a video ad? Let's see if we can upload a video ad. I'm just going to pop one in now, everybody. So let's let's try. Oh, here we go. Video cannot be more than 30 seconds long. Now, this is going to be a real challenging one. So, if you're wanting to run video ads on Quora, maximum of 30 seconds. So, let's go and find a video that is 30 seconds or less on my feed. So, you can see it, and you can see it's counting down right there. And the previews are still reasonably good. That's actually coming out quite nicely. Very clean and tidy and simple. So, not too bad. And then there's a thing that you actually have to have a logo for this. Now, I just dug up one of my old thumbnails, which got rejected. And if you want to add another one, you just have to go to your browser and find it. Not going to go through that today. So let's go to the next step and see what comes up. Which I imagine, yeah, here we go, the payment method. And once we've added the payment method in, we've got the chance to review the ads. So all seems quite user-friendly and straightforward to set up an ad campaign. So let's go over to the pixels and events tracking system. So obviously you want to track what's happening with your ads on Quora. So let's see what happens with setting it up. So you can install it manually, or you can install it with a third-party platform like the Google Tag Manager. Let's see what happens if we just do it manually. Okay, so it's a bit of JavaScript and advanced matching. And if we go to the next stage, you got the event. Let's select purchase. Okay, so you've got to add it immediately after the code. And do we have to do this every single time? It's actually not clear. Maybe we do. Maybe we just need to add all of these things in every single time, one by one. That might become a bit of a problem. So Let's just select done on this one, and let's go to audiences. We can create custom audiences, and here we go. Website traffic, lookalike, list match. So again, similar to what we have with Google Ads and Facebook, and I'd imagine with this one, you can filter based on visitors, specific pages, but not all pages. Interesting. Let's just go back. If we go to the lookalike one, what do we have to do here? Audience name, description, audience source. Okay, so very similar to Google and Facebook. Quite interesting. Let's go to lead gen, and then we'll finish it off with the reporting. No lead generation forms. If we wanted to create one, how hard is that going to be? Um, let's punch that one in. Okay, looks quite nice. That's what it looks like so far. So similar to on Facebook lead gen forms. So if we want to add in a couple of fields, that sort of slowly populates it a little bit more. And of course, just like Facebook, you got to have that privacy policy. Very good. Mobile preview. Yep, that all looks fine. And it's with the other headline and form submission test. Let's just put a full stop after that and go to next. Um, slash privacy, put that privacy policy in, go next. And then we've got the confirmation message. Cool. No, that looks very similar to Facebook, and I suppose you just press confirm once you're done with that. So that's all good. And then there's finally the reporting section right here. And if we wanted to create a report and see what that looks like, and then we want to go to, oh, yep, you can choose from a whole range of different things. That's quite interesting. And one time or recurring. Now, that'll be quite cool to see if we could get that. And then suppose you just press confirm, and then the report starts to generate. They'll be emailed only when there's been a delivery during the requested time span. Okay. So what's there to like? Well, the first thing about Quora Ads is that it is a very user-friendly, easy to navigate platform. Anybody who is new to it won't have too much difficulty finding what they need. It also has great targeting options as well, and I particularly like the suggestions and recommendations that the Quora platform made whilst we were looking up different things. Finally, it is less confusing than other ad platforms. So it's not going to be one which just feels like an overwhelming jungle like Google Ads can be when you first go into the platform. On the flip side, some of the things that I didn't like is the tracking setup definitely seems like it's going to be more time consuming to set up than Facebook and Google. It also has limitations as well with the integrations that it does have compared to Google and Facebook and some of the other advertising platforms. There's also a minimum required ad spend of $10 per day, and that's something which is going to hold some advertisers back. And of course, there's the biggest one that ground my gears is that video ads can only be 30 seconds. Obviously, it's understandable why Quora would do that, but as an advertiser, sometimes you just need a little bit of extra time to warm the audience up before going with the great offer and call to action that you have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. Once again, if you liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button down below and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel and want ongoing marketing tutorials and tips. We post new videos every single week. And if you have any questions about the content that was covered in today's video, you can always leave a comment down below and I'll aim to answer your questions as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial video. Bye for now.